Okay, today 5.3 day 1, solving direct proportion problems. You'll be able to solve real-world direct proportion problems. All right, so because the ratios 2/5 and 4/10 are equivalent, you can use them to write a proportion. Notice what happens when you find the cross products of the proportion. And we already did this in the last chapter. So you cross multiply and you get 20 for each. All right. If you find the cross products of other proportions, you can see that the cross products of a proportion are always equal. You can use the cross products property to solve problems that involve quantities that are in direct proportion. For example, suppose you pay $40 for 8 t-shirts at a store. Given that cost of the t-shirts is directly proportional to the number of t-shirts you buy, you can use proportionality reasoning to find the cost of 5 t-shirts. Okay, so they want us to set up a proportion, which is what we actually did. This is a review kind of what we've already done. So you can make sure that both ratios compare quantities is in the same order when you write the proportion. So what we're going to do is we're going to do dollars over shirts, just like we did in chapter 7. Okay, so it's telling us you pay $40 for 8 shirts. We want to know how much it costs for 5 shirts. So our X is going to go up here, and then 5 is going to go down here. Now, since we know these are proportional, we're going to use cross products. Okay, so 8 times X is 8X equals 200. Divide both sides by 8, and X equals $25. So the cost for 5 shirts would be $25. So I'm going to read this one. Belle works at a convenience store. The amount of money she earns is directly proportional to the number of hours she works. She is paid $432 for 18 hours of work. Use a proportion to find out how much Belle is paid for 21 hours of work. So you're going to use the example that we just did, and I'm going to have you try it on your own, and then I'll come back and work through it with you. Okay, so using a proportion, I have dollars over hours, so $432 for 18 hours. How many dollars for 21 hours? We cross multiply. 18 times Y is 18Y. 432 times 21 is 9,072. To undo multiplication, we divide both sides by 18, and we're going to end up with $504. Now, if we'd use the direct proportion equation, X is the number of hours worked, Y is the dollars paid, so we have Y over X equals 432 over 18, and when we divide, we get 24, so Y equals 24X. So to find the dollars paid, you take 24 times the number of hours worked. So 24 times the number of hours worked, they told us was 21, gives us also 504. Okay? Good job. We'll see you tomorrow.